Welcome back to the channel. I'm off out prawning again for salmon. I've come to a piece of river I've never fished before. I've took a walk down it, but I'm still really unsure about it. I've been walking a good bit down the river to try and see if I can actually find some decent pools to fish. And I think there's a little corner pool here, so I'm hopeful of a fish in there. Looks good, bit snaggy mind, but hopefully there's a fish in there. We will see. I'll knock the GoPro on and get the prawns in. Here you can see me rigging the prawn. I've nipped the tail off it and I'm pushing the shrimp and pin right through it, straightening it out as I go along. Then I get my size 10 treble and place it underneath its head. With this method being really light, it's quite difficult to cast. This pool had big branches underneath the water, so I just kept the prawn just up above to not get snagged. Yeah, there we go. It's been... Hopefully I can try and keep it out of the snags. First cast. That was brilliant. Oh, it's a nice fish. Absolutely nailed it. That pearl is really snaggy, hence why I've ran down here to try and keep it out of them snags. If he takes me up there, I could be in a bit of bother. That was quite exciting. Net's wrapped up, typical. Hopefully we'll get it in. There we go, the fish is ours. First cast, can't believe it. Been walking all that way down there looking for a pool to fish. First pool to see, loads of snags in it. I thought, don't know whether I should put a cast in here, good chance of losing the fish. And straight away I come out and absolutely nailed it from underneath the bush. There we go, there's the fish, about £7 I would say. Nice hen fish, absolutely perfect. Just coming down that run there, seeing that pool, bang, first cast, absolute beauty. Let's get a slip back. Getting that salmon first cast, I'm hoping it hasn't disturbed the pool too much. I've come back to the head of the pool and I'm going to have a run through. This time of year they tend to pair up, so hopefully there's another one in there, and maybe with me catching that one it's kind of angered them a bit, and hopefully there's another one in there that I'll have a go. I'll fish this, put a couple of casts in, and then I'll move on and hunt another pearl out, see if we can catch another one. Just putting a fresh prawn on. There we go, we're all set. Try and sneak into position a bit. See, this is the only pearl I've found for a good way down, so I'm hoping that there's maybe a few more in here, not just the one. Just keep nice and low. My first cast wasn't the best, but I let it fish round just to see. Try and get a little bit further across. It's better. See, I can't see every snag that's underneath the water, so I might lose a bit of gear, but that's a risk you take when you're fishing pools that you don't know. Yep, there's another one. My reel was jammed up. Let's see if we can get this one out the snags. Oh, can't believe it. I thought there could be another one there. See if we can get it away from them trees. Unbelievable. I don't think this one's quite as big. No, it's not. Possibly a cockfish as well, just looking at the shape of it. Absolute double of what I've just done. Went and done it again. Oh, it's not a pig. I'll come further down, see in case it tries to get back up. I just had a thought that there might be another one in there, and as I got that first one out really fast out the main bit, it might not have disturbed them too much, and I was right. Let's get the net ready. Yeah, it's definitely the cockfish. About 5-6 pound, I'd say. This one's a little bit smaller than the last one. There we go. Into the net. Can't believe it. Yeah, it's definitely the cockfish. You can just see the prawn there. It's absolutely wrecked, but it's just on its face there. Right, I'll get the camera set up and show you this one as well. Really fresh, ready to go. There we go, off it goes. There, 2 salmon in 3 casts, 1 pool. I'm going to rest that pool now and go away, and then maybe come back to see if there's even any more in that pool. There quite possibly could be. So yeah, absolute fantastic start. I was a bit hesitant to come here today because I didn't know what it really entailed, but I'm glad I came now. Well, after catching that second one, I'm going to move on and let this pool settle. There could even be more in there. I'm going to move on, try and find another pool further downstream, see if there's any in there, and if not, I'll come back and I'll give that a couple more casts, see if there's anything else in. And I haven't looked further upstream in what I would have thought were the better pools, so hopefully there's a couple more fish still to come out today. I can't believe it. 2 fish in 3 casts. So I kept walking further down the river, and I found some quite nice corner pools. They were a little bit slow and a little bit deep for my liking. They would have probably fished better with a float. So I headed back upstream to what was the more shallower, faster pools. This bit looked absolutely perfect, and with some high banks and the sun falling, it had some shade, which made it even better. Yeah, oh, it come off. Oh, missed one. That was all that pearl had to offer. I expected a bit more, but I set off upstream and got to my final pearl. It looked a really nice pearl with a nice tree in there. Yeah, there we go. That was a good take. That fish is not happy. Didn't miss that end. It's proper gyrating around. Ooh. I thought there'd be a good chance in this pool. It's behaving a bit weird. Don't think it's the biggest salmon in the world, it's just, I think it was wrapped up in the line. I think that's it unwrapped and that's why it's running upstream. It's tearing off. It's not a bad dent. There we go, and that's a hot trick for today. Fish number 3. That one's maybe the biggest as well. It's a nice fish. Don't know if you can see it in the camera. I'll get it unhooked and I'll show you this fish a little bit better. So there we go. There's my 20th salmon of the season. Nice hen fish, about £7 I would say. Give a decent account of itself. Let's get a slip back. There, I've got another one on in exactly the same spot. Can't believe it. Oh, this one's really hungry. It actually took us and I missed it, and then I just let it sit and it come back and smashed it. If I land this, I had 2 in the first pool, and then I've had 2 out of this pool if I land this. Oh, doing a fair bit of thrashing about. I didn't even knock the camera on because I didn't think there was a chance of another fish. There we go, it's coming right up beside me. This one looks a little bit smaller. Probably the cockfish, I would guess. Can't believe it. Oh no, it might be another henfish, looking at that. Didn't see a cape. Yeah, looks like another henfish, I think. They're so strong for the size of them. There we go, number 4. It's gone absolutely mental in the net. Oh, the hooks come out as well. Hooks come out in the net, that's absolutely ideal. Just get this hook out of the way. There we go. I'll quickly get this one slipped back as well. There's a fish, yeah. Looks like a little henfish to me. And there she goes. I can't believe it. I'll put another prawn on and get back in. You never know. I didn't expect that one, so there could be another one. That's the end of today's session, and what a good session it's been, hooking 5 salmon and landing 4 of them. Nothing real big, but yeah, give a good account of themselves. Very enjoyable session, exploring a new piece of water locally. So I think I'll be back